Welcome to Alpaz, the first Ascension. Session 1. The beginning. Now let's begin a tale of chaos.
Hello there, listener. This is Zach, the NatChaos DM, who wants to say thank you on behalf of the party for tuning into our podcast. Before we start the session, however, I come with news from the future. This is the first session of our new campaign, and I will tell you now that this session in particular is an overload of chaos towards the second half. The reason is that some of my players beautifully planned to destroy my plans for the session, which, jokes on them, I didn't have much. We originally wanted to make this an unofficial/secret session, but I think it's amazing, funny, confusing, and worth sharing with you all. That said, you don't have to listen to this session as there will be a not as chaotic recap, but if you so choose to listen to it. We hope that you enjoy and that you keep a lookout for our next less chaotic session.
Hello everyone, welcome to NatChaos, where we spend an hour and a half procrastinating, not going to sleep, and playing some D&D. Today, we begin our story in the world of Alpaz. Here, magic used to be legend to the Null guides, those who lived in the land of Null.
Technology used to be bewildering to the Ghoulians, those who lived in the land of Ghoul. However, when the Arch of Kalashtar opened between the two realms and the different kingdoms came together to kill the Dark Dragonborn King, their world forever changed. Since then, kingdoms, factions, and groups sought to open their own portals to the other side, forging their own channels of information, resources, and power. Soon, the power of gods and dragons began to merge. In Null, many have opened schools of magic in grand monasteries. In Ghoul, great forges and power plants were built. Magic and technology found their perfect harmony. And in this harmony, a halfling, only known as the Explorer, set out to map both realms. With technology improved by magic, he was able to successfully map out all the borders of lands, both big and small, without much trouble. However, the people of Alpaz were not impressed. After all, there were many maps of both realms in existence, and combining them would have been very easy. Thus, he set out to explore the seas, heading west from the mainland of Ghoul. He found the Neoland archipelago and established the Iravon Kingdom. News spread throughout the world, and Neoland instantly became the most visited tourist attraction, according to the spreader net. The halfling race thrived and built the fake of Metropolis. And here's where our adventure starts. The Metropolis is located on Sheras Island and is home to many merchants, celebrities, and investors. Most notably, Estrada Leafwalker and the rest of Leafwalker Industries, a famous invested in new innovations. The place itself is a sustainability dream come true. The tall, round spire buildings maximize sunlight for the trees growing in all its four sides. The roads are made up of solar microcells, while sidewalks are made of pressure pads that absorb kinetic energy. Everybody bikes or walks. On it, there is the largest 812s, Golden Goblin Tavern, Space Arena Arcade, Fantasy Sephora, Coliseum, and Shooting Star Cafe, Bar, Restaurant/Theater. Every day there are events, which attracts, of course, many tourists. And many have decided to stay as well. And tonight is going to be a special night. But at the main square, where the geyser, which serves as a fountain for the plaza, which is scheduled to always erupt at about 8 o'clock in the morning, 12 noon, and 8 o'clock at night. No one knows why. It's supposed to be natural. But it happens, and here we find two people on a walk. One of them a kobold, and the other one a half-elf. Would both of you like to describe what people would see when they first meet you guys at this town square?
Yes. So although Andrew is supposed to be out adventuring, he dresses in almost luxurious, lightweight business casual. His hair has been dyed pink at some point, but it's at that point where It's grown out enough so that you can tell his natural hair color is black, and it's kind of been arranged into some sort of luxurious, poofy extension of his head. His hair and skin appear slightly metallic and sparkly, but don't let that fool you. His skin is normal. It's just too much body glitter. And he is about 5'6" in height.
And with him is a kobold who is obviously not as tall.
Meepo is a solid 2'6". He's obviously dwarfed by this half elf over here, but he's not a dwarf, he's a kobold. And he has yellow scales and blue eyes, and he is exceptionally ugly. Like, you can't look at him for too long. There are a few passerby who kind of like have their gaze pointed in his direction, but as soon as they catch sight of him, they kind of turn their head a little bit and avert their gaze just to avoid that. Just really, you just don't. It's fine. And you know, he's strolling along.
One of the people here is currently like doing a gesture for how tall this character actually is.
What?
Oh, if you didn't see, someone was just doing this, just their height.
Oh, yes. Yeah, but you don't want to look at his direction. Like, you don't want to.
What are you doing here?
Oh, so Meepo, and I'm clearly not trying to look at him directly because it hurts my eyes. How's your day been?
Meh. What?
You know, I feel that there's those meh days, but yeah, weather's nice. I mean,
the only thing that can make this day better is a trip to 812.
You've been to 812 like 15 times today, man. I mean, you can certainly go again, but do you have enough coupons for that, little guy?
Meepo always has enough coupons.
You're right. I'm so sorry. I should not doubt you, but I mean, if you want to, we can take a trip there. I've got nothing to do. I'm unemployed. Okay, let's go.
So you're on your way to 812, and there's like floating ads everywhere. And what you don't know about these ads actually is that they're personalized to your personal taste. And so what Andy sees in front of these ad screens is actually just tons of body glitter and an invitation to go to the Golden Goblin Tavern for this Friday night. And a poetry slam is happening.
Wait, what time is it? Is it like Friday night right now?
No. It is Friday afternoon.
Okay. Gotta prep for those Friday night poetry slams. I gotta get all jived up for my poetry.
Meepo just kind of turns and looks at him, and then gets a little bit blinded by the body glitter and looks away.
You know what's so funny? They can't look at each other.
They can't.
Honestly, get blinded. One by ugliness and one by light. Sorry for the interruptions.
You enter into the 812. I was about to say a different name. It's the 812. There's currently a 50% discount for LaCroix, but it only lasts for a minute.
Quick, go, get that shit.
Meepo runs as fast as his 2'6" little legs can carry him, and he heads over to the LaCroix section. He's memorized where it is, by heart. It's very, very important to him. And he goes, "No! They're out!"
Don't worry, little man. You'll get it next time. I believe in you. I believe in your love for the LaCroix.
There's like someone who's obviously about to restock, and he has like boxes, and he's like, "Oh, don't worry, I've got them ready to put on shelves." And it's like an old man. He's bald on top and has hair, a crown of hair essentially, but he's kind of like falling asleep.
I guess Meepo's just gonna take what he wants. He's gonna grab it and bring it up to the counter, and he's just gonna wait there. His like tail swishing. He like really wants to be ringed up right now.
On the counter is a teenage half-elf, about 100 years of age, and he's currently blowing on some bubblegum. Pops one and keeps chewing on it.
Hey, bring up this little dude. He's been waiting.
Where?
There. Okay, don't look down too much because, like, it'll kind of hurt, but, like...
Meepo braces his hands on the counter and uses it to kind of, like, pop his head over.
I thought my girlfriend was ugly. What?
Bring me up now!
Okay.
Meepo begins, like, rooting through all of his pouches. He has, like, coupon clippings go everywhere. There's just so many coupons. Like, you thought that his bags were, like, stuffed full of maybe gold or, like, maybe more LaCroix, but no, it's just a bunch of coupons. And he starts pulling them out, and he grabs a little handful, and he just slaps it on the counter.
That'll be a silver and a half.
No, it won't.
Oh, coupons. Expired. Oh, that one works. But it's not for LaCroix, though. I can only give you Dr. Doctor.
What, Zach? Doctor, my favorite drink. Come on, okay, I'll pay you back. Could you buy me a Doctor, please?
Yes.
Or you pay a silver and a half for the LaCroix.
Meepo reaches into his bag again and pulls out another handful of coupons.
Okay, here we go again. And at this point, the announcer, there's like, the announcement goes, and 50% off for the LaCroix is now over. Thank you very much for participating in this promo. Would you still like that LaCroix?
Meepo will find a substitute coupon.
Yay, I'll check. Expired. Do you want me to throw these away for you?
No. Meepo will have them back now.
Yeah, no, you don't know how coupons will, expiration could expire in and of itself, and it could become a valid coupon again.
Time is an illusion.
Yeah.
I'm pretty much sure it's not an illusion. In fact,
what if we do some time traveling, bud? I mean, like, if we go back in time, we could use these coupons for some little.
I hear that if you go back in time, some turnips might expire.
Well, can't argue with you there, but.
Anyways, this one works. Yeah, hands you over the two bottles. One is of the LaCroix, and the other one is a Doctor.
Meepo just walks out. Like, no thank you, no nothing. He's got what he came for, and he is out of here.
Thanks for coming to 812.
Wait, so did the 812 have, like, is it kind of, what's the setup of the 812 like? Like, what else do they sell?
The 812 sells both fancy stuff and non-fancy stuff. You could fully have a 5-star dinner in the 812, if you so choose.
Half of 812 is a 5-star sit-down restaurant, and the other half of 812 is a convenience store.
It very much is. It's an
Do they have like shitty sunglasses by any chance?
They indeed do.
Okay, Meeple, but I'm sorry I didn't do this earlier, but I've got to go back and get my sunglasses for Friday Slam Poetry. Will you come with me? I'm just gonna browse a little, maybe acquire a new pair of sunglasses for tonight. But yes.
Can you do an investigation check for me?
Oh,
what?
Who's rolling an investigation check?
Andy, I was about to say Austin.
Wait, what am I rolling for?
Investigation.
Wait, is his name Austin or Andy?
To find
Andy. You call him Austin.
Sunglasses. Let's go.
Got it. Thank you. You find a pair of sunglasses that originally had like its frame filled with just glitter, To the point that even the shades are covered in glitter.
I don't think... Yeah, I don't think I own this pair yet, so I will take this. And I go up to the counter and I'm like, here, hello. Good.
Meepo's falling close behind. Meepo's falling closely behind. He's got his LaCroix open now, and he's like taking really long, loud, obnoxious sips every few seconds. And he reaches into his coupon pouch and he grabs another handful, and this time he just throws it at the cashier.
Oh, thanks, little
like
man.
Confetti.
Are you gonna pay for that? I'm assuming you got the LaCroix from the store and you haven't paid for it.
You just saw Meepo.
I don't think I ever remember seeing a face that ugly.
Hey, little man, just pull out your receipt. This is fine.
Meepo starts digging through his coupons because he keeps his receipts in the same pouch as his coupons, and coupons are at this point just fluttering all around the room.
Never mind. I'll just grab some of your coupons, whatever. Anyways, my shift's over. You can have the sunglasses. I'm leaving.
Nice! Free sunglasses, bud. Let's go.
I feel that
Yeah, you can go.
the people at 812 don't like working at 812.
Labor exploitation?
Labor exploitation.
At this point, outside of this 812 appears... I already forgot which one of y'all is which. Jokir and Yusuf, I forget. Describe your characters as these two other people walk out of 812. What do they see?
So you see a blue-haired shirtless man. Well, he looks shirtless, but as he walks towards you, someone tries to, scuffle past him, and then they bump into about, 2 inches where, it looks like it's just empty space, away from his shoulder, and they bump into it, and he says, "Oh, sorry, invisible armor, my bad," and he walks past, and he's very shirtless. It's like his main attraction. It's just his shirtlessness. You don't even see his face. That's how shirtless he is. And
he's
he walks
just a chest.
Yeah, he's just the chest. And it's invisible armor. And because he has this thing where, it doesn't matter what armor he wears, it makes him look shirtless for no reason. Literally no reason. And on his back is, a massive scythe. And that's all you see.
Next to him, I guess, you see Yusuf, who's this 6'2" tall drow, dark red eyes, almost like a ruby, kind of high-collared, shirt, very formal, with a purple shawl across his, just across his top. Is that how shawls work? Across this one of his arms, let's say. So he has kind of the typical kind of fangs, a gray skin, pointy ears, very intimidating looking. Also a white hair and a little small little ponytail. But the most notable part is that he's holding this big umbrella, especially considering it's almost nighttime or it's approaching nighttime. He has a full-on umbrella with him, just kind of chilling there, standing right next to him.
Ah, gentlemen, are you just exiting that fine establishment called 812?
Oh, we are indeed, yes. Do you want to see what I bought? And then I put on the sunglasses very briefly.
Oh my!
Oh, that actually makes your face a little more lookable. Anyway,
yes.
I have a couple of questions for you guys if you have the time.
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah, sure.
I was wondering if you've noticed anything shady about the establishment that you just exited. Maybe about worker satisfaction.
Well, the worker sure seemed pretty down in the dumps, and he gave me these for free. I don't, maybe they were free. Maybe the amount of coupons that my little friend here just threw at him was enough to satisfy the cost of the sunglasses. But I don't know. I would rate my customer experience a hot 7.5.
Service
Are
is
you
too slow.
anything suspicious going on? Is there any secret messages in your glittery sunglasses? Can we check them out for a second?
Yeah, sure.
This is a thorough investigation.
Yeah, take a look.
sense.
Put them on.
Oh,
Takes them off. Immediately, I look away.
Not. Can I investigate for any secret messages in the glitter?
How are you doing that?
So Yusuf is just gonna kind of take the glasses. Are they one of those where it's kind of like there's like the liquid inside and it's just like you shake it and it's like there's glitter, or is it just like glitter?
It's just glasses, and part of it, it's like what do you call this? You have like a basin of glitter and glue, and you just literally dip the glasses in it and you wear it. That's what it was.
I see.
I dash into the store looking for the disgruntled worker.
Yusuf is still gonna play with the glasses and just kind of shake it, just kind of reveal your secrets, and just kind of just see if there's anything that appears.
Sure. Could you make a quick investigation check?
Okay. That's a 5 plus 6, 11.
What in the world is this modifier for investigation? You shake it and keep shaking it and keep shaking it until all of the glitter from the shades falls on you, and you have about the same amount of body glitter as Andy has right now.
Oh no. I'm just gonna, and Yusuf is just gonna put it back on his face and just kind of, I am terribly sorry.
Oh, that is fine. These will just be for one use only. Just a little something for Friday night poetry slams. But yeah.
Oh, that sounds pretty cool. I might have to check that out. We'll see. But I should probably join my comrade in the store. You guys have a good day.
You too.
You too, little one. Yeah. Okay. And Yusuf just kind of fast walks into the store too after Joker.
Inside, you see the same A12 worker, teenage half-elf, with, instead of his A12 uniform, is now wearing a smart casual uniform, which is a bit around like a size too large for him.
Hello, sir. I just received a review of this area, and I was just wondering if I could ask you a couple of questions about your current employment with A12.
Yusuf just stands behind him, like very intimidating, like unintentionally intimidating, just kind of staring at him.
Well, I hope not. I just wanted to get some honest feedback about how you find your work here.
So you're not damn there.
Well, I can, and then I flip out a 1 silver coin, and then I flick it over to him.
Give that to me.
Okay. Well, I was wondering, have you noticed any unseemly circumstances at 812?
There was an ugly dude that walked in, someone with body glitter. Aside from that, I don't think there's anything weird about A12. A12 is A12.
Is that who caused this? And he gestures to the massive amounts of receipts that are clogging the floor.
That is indeed the ugliest person that caused that.
Okay,
quite the hazard. We should probably do something about that.
Yeah, I lean over and I say, take care of this investigation. I run back outside and I yell for the 2 people who are slowly walking away to come back for their crimes against the working population.
Oh, hello. Are you here for our crimes against the working population?
Yes, I just noticed that there were a lot of coupons thrown at the worker at 812.
Well, oh yeah, that was just this little guy here. He sure loves his coupons. He loves spreading the joy, you know? Just like the more the merrier when it comes to coupons.
Coupons!
Well,
and then Meepo reaches into his pouch and throws a handful at you.
Joker attempts not to look angry and says, well, if you could just stay here for a couple of minutes as we conclude this investigation,
investigation?
We'll be sure to... It's just a systematic check to make sure that no one has been exploited in this interaction. You'll be on your way to your poetry slam very soon.
So as Joker is outside, Yusuf is just going to slowly approach the worker, put his hand on his shoulders, like, "Do you need help? Blink twice if like you need anything. Just are you okay? Is the overload? That is a dire situation. But are there any other malicious things going on in this store specifically?"
Could you explain to me what do you mean by malicious? Because to me, putting someone's hand on someone else's shoulder is pretty malicious.
This is not malicious at all. No, this is just comforting, okay? So, like, we're just trying to figure out if you're being treated correctly by your, I guess, superiors, per se. Or if there are superiors here, where might they be?
Work hours are 9 to 5. I get a lunch break. I get a snack break. I'm allowed to call my girlfriend whenever I need to. I think it's pretty fun.
Oh, that's good. Do you have job offers here by any chance? I'm just kind of just scouting out, just wondering.
There's currently no one at the counter.
Oh. I guess
that's fine.
It's kind of a problem. Sure. Maybe. Well, I guess I can't leave really this place unattended, so might as well.
He walks to the employee's closet, grabs like a stack of 30 pages of paper and slams it on the counter in front of you and goes, "Fill this out and you'll be employed."
Thank you for this. I'll go through these with my colleague soon. Yeah. Yeah. Do I just leave it here, or do I bring it with me? Is this going to be kind of like a backpack kind of situation? Do I just is this my ID now?
I honestly have no idea. I think the robot overlords just take the
overlords, you say?
And no, I'm just kidding. Some robot dude just takes them and brings them to the higher ups. Maybe that's your ticket. If you fill it out, you'd be taken to whoever's in charge here.
Oh, okay. Thank you for your help. I'll just fill these out quickly soon. Joker. Oh.
Re-entering the store. What's up? I am followed by the two. I'm followed by the two motherfuckers who threw receipts everywhere.
Hi again. Sorry about your sparkly glasses. Yeah, sorry. No, I think I found something over here that we might want to take a look at, or I might want to fill out, maybe. There's a job position here, guys. We can get information and a job, but yeah.
Interesting.
Before the guy leaves, he just goes, "I've never seen anyone so happy about the job opportunity."
I call out to the guy right before he leaves. I say, "Hey, dude, catch!" And then I throw him a silver trinket that has my church on it. And I say, "If you're a disgruntled worker looking to overturn the status quo or at least have better conditions, come to the address listed on the back of that."
Are you going to give me a new girlfriend?
Well, depends if you meet anyone there, but we'll see.
No.
I love this NPC already.
By the way, before you leave, what's your name?
Jason.
Nice to meet you. Yes.
I've never met such a nice customer.
Well,
to see you again. Welcome back to H12, because H12 is the best place in the world.
I investigate the terms and conditions he gave us.
Yes. We're gonna go through each page, gonna kind of scan for any kind of ominous words, weird phrases about this robot overlord, or maybe weird practices. I don't know.
So I just got a 6 and it's -1, so I actually got a 5.
Great, thank you. Does anyone have proficiency in investigation?
I do. I have a +6 in investigation stuff.
Okay.
Do I roll Oh, because I just rolled a 4. Like, that's a +6, that's a 10.
The only thing that sticks out is that anything that a Warforged robot, which is actually called, I have no idea what it's called that, but it's an Enterprise-issued robot by the Leafwalker Industries, must be followed at all costs whenever they visit a store, and one of them actually appears right in front of you as the guy left, and is now cleaning up all of the coupons and is, helping out with the customers and paying and stuff.
Oh my god, it's a working class. I immediately run over and shake his hand.
Hi. Is there anything I can do for you?
Hi, I just had a couple questions about your working condition here. I just want to know, do you have any time for some questions?
Time is a construct. Not sure.
Sorry, what? Sorry, you. I don't know.
Time is a construct, but sure.
Oh, yes. Okay. Do you find your conditions here, what's the word? Respecting your dignity as a plain touch?
I have no dignity as a robot.
Aww.
Oh my god, do you hear this? This man is a working class and he's being oppressed.
This is not acceptable. Can we give him, like, a hat? Can we give him, like, glasses? Like, to what extent can we remedy his non-existent dignity?
What is a normal life?
Well, you deserve to have the respect of any plain touched, and I really think we need to discover that. I also hand him a silver trinket and tell him to go.
Would you like to join my religion?
Someone else to follow. Wouldn't that be great?
This religion isn't one for people who follow others. This religion is one for people who want to lead themselves.
My programming does not allow for that.
We can change that. Is that morally okay? Can I change something like this?
What are morals?
I don't know anymore. You see Yusuf's just kind of like breaking down in the corner next to another pile of this coupons or whatnot.
I beseech my... Go ahead. Oh, I beseech my pact maker in an attempt to find a way to help robots find love.
Meepo has been kind of grabbing Andy's wrist and trying to drag him out of the store, like the way that a child would their parent. But upon seeing the Warforged, she kind of stops and looks over. He's very interested.
Looks over at you, and he's the only person so far who's been able to look at you directly at the eyes.
Been perceived! This is a wondrous day!
And he goes, are you gonna pay for that?
What? Which? What?
Are you gonna pay for the LaCroix?
Oh, he's paid. He can show you his receipt.
Meepo reaches into his pouch and once again begins just kind of like scattering coupons and receipts throughout the store.
Stop that! Can I use prestidigitation to gather all of the receipts?
Okay.
Can we keep it?
You reach out your hands and all of the receipts and coupons swirl into this ball. It falls in front of Meepo, and it's now a hill of just coupons.
Meepo grabs the whole thing, gotta get like both arms around it, and he starts trying to stuff it into his pouch again.
Do you need help
Where
there?
does
That
you
thing's
find-
as tall as you, but...
Well, I can help you if you need it.
Meepo does not need any help.
Pick him up. You was just gonna pick him up, just kind of fold him up, just carry him with him.
Meepo starts wriggling, like the way that a cat does when they really want to be put down.
You
Okay,
continues
right
to
there, I can
hold
take-
tighter.
trying to dump them on top of him. Hopefully some of that will go into the pouch. I'm going to try that.
Yeah, that works. I'll keep him grappled, and you just stuff him, I think.
Yeah, sure. And I just take it and I try to...
Meepo is not afraid to unleash his wrath upon you.
Okay.
It seems that there's nothing we can do for this Warforged.
Are we sure? Like, it's just... I want to help it.
Wait, did the Hexblade say anything?
The Warforged?
No, the Hexblade. Pact patron.
Oh no.
Okay,
You
yeah.
try to
well,
call.
never
You
mind.
kind of like hear like a dead line when you're calling someone and no one's answering. That's what you hear.
Your patron hung up on you.
You really did.
Should we at least take him out of these conditions, per se, if he has no dignity? Maybe introduce him to the real world and new things and anything outside of this 8-12, perhaps.
At this point,
Meepo
might
would
not
pay
do
for
very
one of
well.
those.
Oh,
I mean, we could take him
Wait.
to poetry night.
that
That actually
might be
does
an
not
excellent
is poetry.
You're about to
find.
find out, my man.
No, we can show him a poetry in the wild.
Oh. I guess that would be fine. We can just kind of haul him over, or let him willfully move too. Yes. Should we also take the papers with us? Because I feel like that's just a lot of wasted paper if we don't.
Yes, we should definitely should.
Oh,
give it to
I
this
forgot to
little
mention that.
kobold.
One nice guy, he mentioned about something about like, oh, if you signed all these papers, then you'll be able to like go to the higher ups or something about more robots coming in.
I'll be
or
taking
something.
those.
We might want to look into that. Oh, I'm just gonna quickly snatch the papers and just hand them over to Joker. Just
Sounds
shove
good.
them
I
right
put it
into
in
his
my,
chest.
If you're done
Yeah.
with them, I can take them up.
We'll have to respectfully look at this offer further, but how does poetry night sound?
Poems.
What is poetry?
You'll find out.
Poetry is the expression of one's burning soul, and we
Soul?
would be delighted if you came with us.
The light?
Yes, we would be very happy to accompany you as your friends to this event.
Friends, defined in the dictionary. I have no dictionary installed in my brain.
Oh no.
I'm
How do
sure
you
we
know
can
you're
fix that at
Be more
some point.
comfortable if you like went with someone that looked like you, like
Probably.
another robot. I see. Also, by the way, I don't think we've caught your name per se.
I am Robot 326, but people call me Spade.
Oh,
Nice, Spade. When do you get off from work?
Technically never.
Oh, those are terrible working conditions, I'd say. Let's just take him to the poetry night and see what happens. We can just kind of drag him. I could turn into a Warforge or something.
If
I feel like we don't
didn't
need
have
to-
a -3 to wisdom, he would probably say something like, not to call a spade, but because he has a -3 to wisdom, he keeps his mouth shut.
Can I roll persuasion on persuading this Warforged to come with us?
I'm gonna disguise self as a Warforged that looks like pretty happy, has little, what's it called, little like smiley, like a little smiley face plastered on top of it. Just kind of just like, join us.
I actually have never described this Warforged to you, but go ahead and make a persuasion roll with advantage.
Nice.
Do both of us roll once?
19 and 6. 19 plus 7 is 26. That would be any
Wow.
regular DC.
Fires, right? Well, basically, this Warforged is your typical Warforged, except he has a 12 uniform on, and his face is painted with the typical red, green, and orange colors. which just makes him look weird. If you'd imagine like Vision, but with red, green, and orange, his normal Marvel colors, which is weird. But that's what he looks like.
I lean over to the other three. Does anyone have a invisible servant prepared?
Oh, why?
We might need someone to replace this Warforged while we drag him off to poetry.
Well, we can make a fake kind of looking guy. They wouldn't be able to speak, but they'd be here.
Out of character, shouldn't Joker be opposed to invisible servants?
Yeah.
I meant an invisible force that does our work for us. An energy that does not have mind.
So just because it doesn't have a mind, you're saying it doesn't have any rights? That you have to just enslave it right now and make it do your
because
work?
Sentience is...
Meepo also has no mind.
I am the same.
Well, let's just make the store close. It'll be a vacation day or something. We can just put a little sign and it'll be fine, right?
It's a 24-hour store, though. Malky close.
We can
Not
shape
if we
we
fill it with
want it to
concrete.
like a robot shape.
Yeah, that's true if we fill it with concrete or turn it all to booze.
Well, we can just block the door. I can block the door, and then we can just mosey on over to wherever this poetry slam thing is, and just have a nice time.
Sounds good. I also cast Disguise Self just in case there's any cameras recording.
Would you like to make a perception check really quick?
Yes, I'll make a perception check. Wait, is perception int? Oh god, thank god it's wisdom.
Oh no.
18 plus 2, 20.
There are cameras everywhere.
Oh, well, we don't want to block the door.
Meepo knows how to avoid cameras.
Would you like to enlighten us, Meepo? We might need your help here, smuggling this Warforged guy out.
Meepo will stand in front of camera.
Which one?
That sounds
All
like a
of
bad
them.
idea.
And Meepo goes to stand in front of the camera, and all the camera lens crack.
Okay.
Well, we still need
I
to get rid of
honestly
the
wanted
memory
to make
because...
like an ugliness check, but I have no idea how to do that.
I guess it would be like a performance check.
Yep.
How ugly can you be?
How ugly can one be?
Wouldn't it be a
Oh boy.
Wouldn't he
That's a
standing in
10.
front of his at the other?
Oh, he's suddenly beautiful.
Wouldn't it be a charisma?
I augment with prestidigitation.
Okay,
This doesn't
I'll give you
happen,
advantage for that.
Okay. Well, let's see if this goes any better. That is a 3 plus 1.
Thank you.
Oh, no.
Oh, he's stunning.
At this point, whatever security force there is, which, by the way, is just more Warforged, come rushing to the store and just go and pick up Meepo and start like cuddling it.
Hello.
No!
What are you
I have
doing?
never felt
All right.
emotion in my life.
Meepo starts wriggling again.
I think Meepo might be the answer to, I guess, giving these people emotion and dignity.
Anyway,
Would you like
back
to
to work.
accompany this
Let's
adorable
get down, and they
creature?
run off.
Oh, never mind then. I guess not.
What?
Can I mold earth the door shut so they can't leave?
That might be a bad idea.
Are you just
Okay.
blocking the door?
Yeah, just keep them in here so they can stay with Meepo.
Do not desecrate the secret ground of 812.
No. I'm only closing the outside, so it's just the door can't open, and we're fine. And should we just bring all of these guys to Poetry Slam, essentially?
Sounds good. But first, is there a computer in the local area that looks like it's connected to said cameras?
There's the share, which probably is connected to the rest of the network.
Oh, sounds good. Can I see if I can somehow tell if these cameras are broadcasting somewhere else, or whether they're like in a closed loop, so I can remove the memory from like the cashier or something?
Go ahead and make Glory, just an investigation check.
16 minus 1, 15.
From what you can tell, it's all of it is connected to this one computer at the security booth, which is at the back of the store.
Can I get into said security booth?
Oh yeah, the doors are flung wide open. Just
okay. In that case, can I remove whatever memory chip is rolling still?
Okay, you flick through all of like the different openings and just. How are you doing that? Are you going to push all random buttons?
Well, I'm assuming I'm acquainted somewhat with modern technology, right? So I'm looking for something that monitors memory, and then I'm going to eject it.
What's your computer science proficiency?
Oh
Yes,
my
roll
god!
computer science.
In real life, -2. Here, though, it's probably -1. Worst comes to worst, I'll just Eldritch Blast it a couple of times. So
No, but we're damaging the property. We can't damage
it's
the property.
812. Look at this 5-star restaurant.
It's 812 exactly. We have to.
This
What happened? Posh people like enjoying cup of tea. What happened to the law-abiding citizens that you are?
We are law-abiding citizens going to bring these Warforged to a poetry slam, which hopefully doesn't end soon.
Oh
Yeah.
shit, has it
They
started yet?
broke the law. Oh god, they broke the law. The motive they enslaved these Warforged and took their hearts.
What time is it now?
What time
I
is it?
can't miss the poetry slam.
I'll check my phone. What time do I see?
You have a phone?
I have a
I'm just
phone.
confused by this world. What is it?
I-
Is it modern?
It's modern.
Like-
Imagine if you broke into a modern 7-Eleven, what would you do right now? That is pretty much what is
Erase
happening.
the cameras.
Erase the cameras, kidnap the crew. There we go.
Yes.
On your phone
What
is a
time
text
is it?
message, and the time is about 6 p.m.
Oh.
When does it start? It starts at
6. What
It
time
starts
is yours?
at 6?
I don't know.
It
What
starts at
time?
It starts at 8. Okay, we have time.
Oh, we have time.
Did I successfully remove the memory chip?
Make a quick intelligence check. Investigation.
Investigation. Oh god. Oh, nat 20, baby.
Oh.
First nat 20 of the game.
Yeah.
Okay, so what happens is that you actually talk to one of the Warforged who is still adding Nico on the head. And you're like, you help me. And you'll have maybe more time with Nico. And so the Warforged basically gives you a tour of the whole thing. Somehow he's been very, very hospitable to you. And he shows you everything. And you figure out basically where all of the information is stored. And basically it's like a USB hard disk thing and just pull it out.
I take the USB and then I Eldritch Blast it in my hand so that it disintegrates.
Looks like we're gonna have to get one more from the store. And he looks at the other
Luckily,
one.
you work at 11.
And he just goes, well, it happens every day.
I turn to the rest of the Warforged and I say, come, comrades, to the poetry slam!
The poetry slam.
Poetry.
We have no use for poetry.
Well, you do now.
I'm
Let's
being
go.
grappled right now.
No, you're not.
Oh, yeah.
Down.
No, even yeah. I'll just kind of unmold Earth the door shut, open again. I mean, so then we can leave and just kind of start escorting people over to follow wherever the sparkly dude is going.
While the cameras are out, Meepo grabs a couple more LaCroix, takes a handful of coupons, and slaps them on the counter, and then walks out with everybody else.
Wait, does he take... Wait.
Spade just goes, thank you for your payment. Y'all go head over to the Golden Goblin. Its logo is like a sack of gold being held by a goblin, and it's golden.
Aww. That's kind of racist.
Why?
What do you mean, why? It's a goblin hugging a bag of coins.
Is this stereotypical?
It was made by the goblins. In fact, one of them is a door
That's
grader.
racist.
Okay.
Hello and welcome to the Golden Goblin here at Pick Up Metropolis. Is there anything you would like tonight, whether it be a place to stay?
Do you understand that holding negative attitudes even towards yourself is damaging to your entire race?
I am not very aware of these. What do you mean?
I
We would
respect
like
our
a
autonomy. Okay, that's fine too.
What? I'm sorry?
We'd like a table for
Preferably closer to the back, but where we can still see the wonderful poetry.
How many do we have with us, DM?
You have 3 other Warforged with you. One of them is Spade.
Okay.
Okay, that's
see
a
it.
fair amount.
Oh, that's fair. Just give us a booth in the back, please. Or perhaps, yeah.
Can do.
Swings the door wide open, and you're currently in an almost like bar type situation. There's a stage. Where a couple of the goblins are serving drinks. There's a buffet on the side, and there's plenty on the stage. Make yourselves comfortable. And this, at this point, is when Ellie, along with her bodyguard, comes in for her debut performance at Faith in the Blockers. You just entered.
I suggest we go by the stage and, get ready for your performance.
Miss Ellie, you're finally arrived. You are going to be first in the performance tonight.
Yeah, sure.
Uh,
And I go to the side of the stage, I suppose.
is there anything you would need? Food?
Yes, food and booze would be nice.
We got you all covered.
Thank you. Traveling with a celebrity, very cost efficient. So
It can be a bit snobby at times.
Rip Georgia.
I'm in here. I just can't hear Zach.
I would
Literally.
I would escort Ali to the side of the stage while grabbing us a table for her to put her stuff on. Hey, Ali, which instrument are you going to use tonight?
The lyre. Lyre?
Lyre.
Lyre.
Yes. All
My
right.
trusty lyre.
I wish you the best of luck. You always seem to wow the crowd.
And at this table, the people who stand out is a very famous band, which you would know as the Mutant Queens, who is going to be doing the closing performance.
Oh my god.
The dog.
Is Ali opening for them?
Famous people! Like actual famous people.
Yeah, and one of them is a half-elf, the other one is a tiefling, and the other one is a genasi.
What did you say they were called again?
Mutant
The mutant queens.
Mutant queens.
Genasi,
very much
half-elf.
their meal. Yeah.
So it's like the band Queen, but
mutants.
mutant.
Yes.
Mutant Queens for the nest, but sure, if you would like that. That's
We're just
There's
ripping
multiple
off reality. We're just ripping
We already
off
have
reality.
a doctor.
As Ali goes onto the stage, I want to kind of keep my eye out, because I always do this as part of the routine to make sure there's nothing suspicious going on.
So the way Ali plays, the way I play, no, that's not Ali talking. The way Ali plays is like she's a good musician, but the thing that really wows everyone is the fact that she just is like has this little bit of magic in her music that anyone that hears it is kind of enchanted. So it's not like she's a brilliant player. It's just that everyone's minds are being manipulated because that's just who she is. So
Wait, does that mean that people who
I can do that. I can do that, right?
we just hear
No, they hear good music. They hear good music. It's good music, but they don't see really why people like. It's like people that like K-pop, you know, and then people that are like, "Oh, K-pop sounds good," but like, why? Yeah, exactly. So Ali goes on stage, and what's a lyre, by the way? Like, is it like a harp?
Yes,
thing?
it's like a mini harp.
It's a mini harp.
So she holds up a mini harp, and she's like, "Hi, everyone. I'm Ali, and I'm going to be playing my lyre for you."
She's my favorite. She's like you.
She like lights up when she goes on stage. She was tired before, and you could see it in her face. But the moment she's on stage, she like turns on or something, and then she starts playing.
Make a quick performance roll.
Let's
go, Georgia. Performance. Let's go.
Please have a good performance.
Ali, because we both travel around the nations a lot.
Oh, it's so bad.
Georgia.
You played like, I don't know, Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, you're a liar. Just like, this is
what did you
get? You should get advantage for charming.
So Ali's playing it, and then she stops playing, and then she's like, "Okay, haha, you thought I was being real." And then she starts another song.
DM, can I help her? Because I have cantrip light, right? Can I like take pieces of the table and like throw them so that they can like attach to the ceiling? And then
wait, what's your proficiency?
Oh, I have a +3.
Wait, if we're level 3,
okay.
This is a level 1 character that I'm playing with.
Oh, Georgia.
Oh my god. No. Well, anyways, I can use my light instead because I have a +7, so that'll add +7 to her roll.
Yusuf is also just done with this guy's self, just kind of huddling in a corner, hugging another conjured up plush of a penguin.
If someone else is doing light, this is suspicious.
It's fine. It makes it so much more amazing. It's gonna attract more customers.
Oh, also, Joker is getting mad wasted right now. Like, mad wasted. Like, you haven't, like, this is like first weekend heaven or hell at Tower mad wasted. Like,
okay. I'll deal with that later, but Ali, would you like to make another performance check? This time with advantage.
Yeah, wait, I'm upgrading performance because I'm making my song 3.
It's like, while Ali is doing her upgrades to her character, Kier and Zygon are, I assume, getting wasted at this point. Is that right?
Yeah. Wait, Joker is with me?
Apparently you're getting wasted. With you
yes,
both?
we're getting mad wasted.
I'm getting mad wasted.
Yusuf is a law-abiding citizen.
Okay, both of you roll a d4.
Law-abiding citizens can still drink.
D4? What is this?
Am I of age of drinking? Just
Wait,
because
Zach.
I'm 30 and at age of consent for elves doesn't mean I'm age of consent for drinking.
1.
Zach, am I using my rules? The rules that you sent?
Yes. I'm gonna send this to Joker really quick.
Wait, are we doing liquid?
Okay,
Are we doing liquid courage?
Yeah.
Okay.
I did it.
Oh, we're doing
Shit.
liquid. Oh, Jesus Christ.
What
No,
else is
I'm
wrong?
rolling again. I'm rolling again. No,
a
Zach,
battle.
you can't do it.
Roll twice, Zach. Roll twice, Georgia.
I hate this. Can someone roll a real dice?
Come on. Mine will roll
This thing is
17.
against me. I like that.
Did you roll with advantage?
+5.
Plus
What?
I rolled a 15 twice.
So that's 20.
Literally, this D&D Beyond dice rolling thing is against me. I don't trust it. So we're not using it.
Unweighted dice.
I'm just gonna go with you roll.
D&D Beyond will only give you good rolls if you pay for the player's handbook.
You play Twinkle Twinkle Little Stars, this time with a bit more melody, and you improv a bit, and there's like lights everywhere, and so it was enough for some of the people in the audience, and you could hear the goblins still cheer for you, like, yeah.
You also hear Zai be like, yeah, Ali! Also, I got a 4 on my liquid courage,
Okay.
which means advantage on charisma checks.
Okay. And so you get out of the stage, and you just see the mutant queens just laughing at you.
Ooh, it is time.
Would you let me?
I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna do something.
Would you let me?
Call that
Would you
performance.
let me to smack them?
Wait, what?
Would you let me to go?
Yes.
Wait.
I can like crack my knuckles,
Dude, Ali is super impulsive. Go, hit them.
and I want to go to the mutant queens. And since intimidation is a charisma, I get advantage. I'm gonna intimidate them by kind of like grabbing my mace and my shield and start lighting up my mace and say,
What?
"Take it back," or "We're gonna have a brawl fight here." And I love these good brawl fights.
He's a bodyguard.
And I smash
Here,
their
I'll have you
table.
meet both of mine.
I smash their table.
Okay. Make it quick. Sorry, no, that's not acrobatics. Athletics check.
It's 20.
Okay. You just smack the mace on the table and it splinters. All the all the salt and pepper Yobobs, the paper boxes, just smithereens right now, and it's all gone. And the meeting queens just stand up and go, "Is that all you can do?"
But how many are there? Like, who are these people?
There are 3.
3 musicians.
Mm-hmm.
Who are their bodyguards?
What?
Who are their bodyguards? There are 3 musicians.
Oh, yeah, there are 2 giants with them.
Oh,
I stumble over, and then I say, "Hey, Ali, haven't seen you in a long ass time."
wait, how do I know Joker? I know. Hi!
We travel
Joker?
around
I
nations
know him.
a lot.
I know him.
Like, we travel a lot, you know? So, because
Yes.
you're traveling, yeah, so.
Last time I saw you was in Prague. Or the equivalent of Prague.
In Magic Prague!
Fantasy
yeah.
Prague.
Novel.
Brilliant performance. Prague!
What a trip that was.
I point at the giant or the mutant queens and I say, "Are they causing trouble for you?"
I walk back and I say, "Yes, they are."
Oh, okay. Right here. What do I have access to? Minor illusion. Yeah, minor illusion. Flames on the eyes, and then I turn over, and just for a second, my there like you kind of like it's kind of weird. Okay, wait. How do I explain this? Like,
Precarious.
So like all over his body, like you just kind of see the faint outlines of faces kind of trying to push out. It's not like a full flesh baker yet, but he says, "I'd appreciate you if you didn't mess with my friends." And you hear the vague sound of a national anthem behind everyone.
Cute. Gives you like a, she gives you the flying kiss, and she casts spell magic.
What?
They can't just spell magic.
And then she
That's
what?
it. That's fucking it. I unleash my what am I? An ASMR trait. Roll wisdom checks against my charisma.
What asthma are you?
Scourge.
Oh.
I thought you said asthma.
Wait, is that the? No, sorry, fallen. Exercise induced.
He has asthma. Don't at me, Josh.
Yes. So
Give me a second. I'm making charisma checks.
No.
What am I making?
Yes, charisma saving throws against a 16 or
Want
17.
performers to do charisma. Okay.
Wait, didn't he say wisdom?
No, wisdom. This is the fear. This is the fear. Yeah, wisdom. This is the fear.
Cool. Give me a second. I cannot find their stats.
Hopefully, Ali hasn't said a word to these mutant people.
Anyways, my eyes turn into pools of darkness now, and 2 skeletal ghostly flightless wings sprout from my back.
Oh
Whoa.
my god.
We really going all out for like 2 comments.
Hey,
Meepo climbs up onto the backs of one of the Warforged and goes, "Attack! Attack!"
Wait, what's going on? Why is there like a fight?
at this point,
You're
Zai's
just gonna hug his plushie.
It's not a fight yet.
Zai's gonna sit down next to Ali and just like drink and watch this.
Just an
and
intimidation
also
fest now.
It's an intimidation check as well. So make an intimidation check against a. Let me roll. Do I get advantage for this? Well, it's like a 22 anyways. Oh, 23. But if I got advantage, oh yeah, it's still 23 with advantage.
Okay. Cool.
Cool.
Beautiful.
Guys, please don't ruin poetry night.
It hasn't even started yet, though.
Okay.
Yeah, there's been no
That's
poetry
true.
this whole time.
It's literally just been
so-
Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star.
One of them got a nat 1, the other one got a 19, and the other one got a 17.
Okay, so one of them is automatically feared, and then so I get advantage on my check on her. But for the other ones, I'm still rolling an intimidation check, so beating a 23.
Okay. I'm sorry. Is there anything we can do for you?
Wait, is that the mutant person?
I think it's a leader.
No,
Oh.
it's just a mutant queen. It's a different one.
No, although I just appreciate if you didn't mess with our friend, but you people look like very lovely ladies. And then I walk away.
Ali just smiles at them and is like, have a good performance. And then follows.
Can I perform poetry?
Nope, and that's
Speak in iambic pentameter.
Okay, I still have my wings, right?
Yes.
Check. 16 plus 7 again, 23. Oh, 16 plus 6. Is it a 6 or... Oh, it's a 7. Yeah, it is.
Wait, Zach, question. Do we have to roll for performance to perform poetry if we actually perform poetry?
Perform the poetry now. Go. What is Joker saying?
I'm not performing poetry. My
No, Josh. No, Josh.
My
Josh,
slam
you
is
have
not
to.
currently available.
Josh, you
no,
have
I'm
to.
not pulling up my slam. No,
Go.
I need that shit
You are
for my
performing on
next audition.
Slam Poetry Night, so you need to perform.
Automatic natural 1 if you don't perform real poetry.
It's a 25.
If you want to lower it.
I would Google some Robert Frost poem right
Oh
now.
my god, no, Ariel, I can't. It's
You
too
can
early.
though. You
It's
can
too
though.
early.
No,
It's
you
too
should.
early. Okay. I pull out a
Robert
small
Frost.
notebook on which I've written my scrawling. Give me a second.
Hey Zach, how much intoxication levels did I get?
Let me roll through that really quick.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Poetry! I'm so excited. Oh my god.
It's not actual poetry. I say this.
Wait, it got really long.
The point is,
Oh my
the
god.
point is, it's communist propaganda.
Say it, go. Go, say it.
He gets on stage and he says,
Yeah, I get on stage and I attempt to convince everyone to join my movement.
A revolution?
No, I'm not saying this.
A revolution is not a dinner party, or writing an essay, or painting a picture, or doing embroidery. It cannot be so refined, so leisurely and gentle, so temperate, kind, courteous, restrained and magnanimous. A revolution is an insurrection, an act of violence by which one class overthrows another. Would you like to continue?
I end my speech with 1,000 white flowers shall bloom and 1,000 ideals will prosper. Join my church, and I start throwing out silver trinkets everywhere.
It's just like, oh god, this brings me back to Frog when he did the same thing.
At this point, I'm totally wasted, and I would like to ask Ali, you knew this guy?
Yes. Get me a drink, please. She's like, no explanation. Let's get some drinks.
I take it to the bar and say, drink more drinks, please.
So Zach, does everyone immediately overthrow the government?
Do we cause a riot?
Yeah, I'll give you like a small applause.
That's it. For that masterpiece.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Yeah, it snaps everywhere.
How did the robots react?
They said
They don't.
nothing.
They don't.
They literally stare into space and just go, what the heck is happening?
Can we get a menu?
That would be nice.
Like, is there any servers here, or do we just have to listen to music, or like...
Server, yeah, I'm here.
What do you hi! Well, I guess I'm just wondering, do you have like a menu, or like, do we just order, or like, do you like read our mind, or what do you want us to do to get food?
Here's a menu. We're not that kind of an establishment.
I don't know. Yeah, poetry, and I guess that's enough. Does anyone want to have a menu too? Or
yeah, I'll take a menu.
Do we have food already?
Yes.
There's
I just need booze.
There's cupcakes.
I exchange stories with Ali.
What joke is
More
it?
adventures in Frog and Ferris.
Yeah.
I'll get fries.
And Fina.
Right, you'll do. Is there anything I can get any of you?
What was on the menu again? Sorry.
Here. There's fries, there's cupcakes, games.
I'll take one single cupcake, please.
Will do, that's our specialty. And
Yes.
for you, oh god. Yeah, you?
Meepo's good. And he pulls out, like, it looks like it shouldn't have fit in his pouch, but he pulls out a LaCroix, and he just starts drinking it.
We got special LaCroix flavors if you want those.
Meepo only buys from the finest of establishments. 812.
I look over at Meepo and I say, is that Pamplemousse LaCroix?
Yes, it's Pamplemousse LaCroix.
And that's made from the blood of the working class citizens. I pull out my sight and I pointed out Meepo. Throw that away immediately and eat some real food, or else you will face the consequences.
Never!
My asthma traits aren't active anymore, right?
No.
God damn it. I dice is out. I swing a single swing at Meepo.
Oh no.
Hey, leave the little guy alone. He's just having his Meepo juice. It's just...
He has trodden on the bones of our people!
I mean, it's not the bones. It's just the blood. It's not the bones. It's the blood. Okay.
And I thought I was the worst junk. This is just...
I was sober anyways.
Drunk when sober.
It's been like, I don't know, 10 minutes and your order hasn't arrived.
Oh. Yusuf is gonna check
rolled to
his
hit.
texts. Oh.
Oh, sorry, you're rolling to hit who?
Meepo.
The air.
Oh, have fun, roll to hit.
This is a dexterity check, right?
No,
This
this
is
is
a
just
strength
a normal hit.
Okay, 11 plus 5, 16.
That hits.
You hit Meepo?
Let's roll damage.
Why are you hitting the little child?
He's 44.
That's 7 damage, and I'm gonna couple onto it a divine smite.
Oh my god, he's easier to look at.
That's
So
another 7 and an 8. That's 22 damage.
Oh no.
He was fucking dead. He
You
has 21 HP.
I would like to walk over to their chaos of the table, pick up the dead thing, put it on the chair, and cast Cure Wounds at level 1.
Bless you.
I thought you were gonna turn it into booze.
Honestly, that's the way he would have liked to go. Honestly, like ashes to booze.
Meepo.
Wait, hold on. I have to retcon this because it needed to be said. As he's like bleeding out, Meepo says, Meepo is just a pawn in big game of life.
Okay,
And
I
then
haven't
he
even
dies.
described how you died, but okay, that's perfect.
Meepo, you take 9 points of healing.
No, that's okay. Meepo's body rejects.
You come back to life.
I don't understand.
You come back to life, and Meeple eventually just goes, "No, that's okay. Bring me back to death."
No, you will not
It's
die.
okay.
Your future
Is this
has
consensual?
passed.
This is consensual.
Is this consensual?
The way he wanted to
This
go.
is consensual death. Meepo's time in this world is over.
I take another swipe. If I do 17 damage, he's dead permanently.
Oh no.
Roll to
What is
hit.
happening?
Yusuf is just gonna look back down.
Can I cast Sanctuary on Meepo?
Can we not have conflict within this group so we can figure out what the hell we have to do in this world?
Meepo's time has come.
Meepo,
Oh,
I'm
fuck.
dead.
You know what? I would go back to Ali and we'll just continue drinking.
Yeah, this morning Meepo was like,
Wait, aren't we with this table? Aren't I exchanging
No,
stories?
you're at another table. We're in the back, you're in the front. I rolled the 12, which hits. Because it's plus 5, 17.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Ali, would you like to go?
Roll for damage.
Do I want to help? No, I'm in the front.
Another
They're
7, 8,
back.
7, 22 points of damage.
Oh my god.
One more spell slot left. That's a permadeath.
No, he has. Meepo has
We can revive.
8 hit points.
9.
Well, I was at -1. I forget. Does that count?
No,
You've been healed.
you drop
You
down
got
to 0.
healed.
You
but
drop
then-
down to 0, then you heal for 9.
So now
Okay.
you're dropping down to 0.
How effective are heals if the recipient is unwilling?
It's a forceful heal. There is no consent.
There is indeed no consent, unfortunately.
You touched Meepo.
He can choose
with
to
no consent.
fail all his death saves, though. He can choose to fail his death saves.
Yeah, Meepo fails all his death saves. He's had a good run.
No. This might be a bit too extreme, guys. You don't want to kill him. Oh,
At this point, the
a
two
little
security
late for that.
Warforged begin to grapple, pull up Dracarius. I'm going to need you to make a strength check with disadvantage.
I don't like this.
that's fine. Just watch him die.
Yusuf is gonna take Meepo's body and just kind of hug it. I'm just kind of like, it's okay, little man. This is gonna be our new pet, guys.
17 and a 14, so we take the 14 plus 3, 17?
Okay.
You're gonna stuff him and mount him?
That
We
is
don't
a
need to stuff
19
him.
flat. I do not have stats for Warforged up right now, but that still beats you. You're currently grappled, being held up by two different Warforges by the shoulders, and are currently unable to move whatsoever.
Hippo is canonically a wanted criminal.
Oh. But still, you don't just.
Is it my
kill
turn
Nico
now?
like that. This was unprovoked.
No, I feel like if Joker like just took his body to the people he's wanted from, like he would be paid very handsomely.
Oh, my turn, right? Fleshbaker, which is vocal component, and then Arms of Hadar, which is vocal component. Strength saves on all of them.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, back to the conversation. Ali, you used to know him. Is he is he always this violent?
We are all impulsive in the world of travelers. Yeah.
We're all impulsive in the face of Meepo.
Strength checks are 22 and 17.
Okay. In that case, they take half damage, which is actual regular damage from Arms of Hadar.
Okay.
Yusuf is gonna get up, and he's gonna grab Meepo's corpse and just kind of shuffle back to the further in the back or kind of away, just so then we can at least preserve the current corpse. Cause no.
There's so many things happening right now. How much damage did the Warforged take?
Rolling.
Sorry, Drizzle.
Andy is just like
10 damage per.
expectantly at the stage.
Yes.
Got
Poetry
it.
night. Poetry night.
Oh, and as a bonus action, I cast Sanctuary.
Oh my god.
You already did a bonus action for activating.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Sorry, how much
Okay,
damage?
this is getting in at
10 damage per.
Okay. Cool. The 12 Warforged just stares at you.
Oh, Ali, are we gonna stay here or are we going to go back on the road?
Is the event over?
No, but what do we do after this?
No, but someone
I want
just died.
to see it.
Someone just died.
Oh. Yeah, but is the event over? I want to see the Mutant Queens perform and see if, their music.
At this point, before I try to kill Joker. Oh my gosh.
No.
I forgot his name. Oh my gosh, Elliot would like to tell me what his name is again.
Andy or Austin?
None. Give me a second.
Can I roll to revive
Wes.
Meepo?
Introducing
No.
Wes, one of our resident performers. And up arrives a shy, bespectacled bard who comes from a respected lineage as a delivery man. And he's currently has a hat on, glasses, pulled up shorts, and a polo shirt.
Okay, everyone shut the fuck up.
Did you make a quick intimidation check? Persuasion check, sorry.
Persuasion check? Okay.
Yeah. Okay. The two sentinels take Joker out when you said shut up so that they don't disturb you what they're about to do.
Thank you.
Very soon. And Wes on stage is now looking nervously at this paper, checking. He has obviously not memorized his poem. He says it anyways. Thank you. Blood is red.
Sure.
Diamonds can be blue.
I sure can.
I'd like cupcakes.
Me too. Look at this one.
May I share one with you? And he runs off stage.
Oh, that was so good. Oh my god, this is what I come to for poetry night. You know, like the raw emotion captured in poetry really. Oh god, okay. Well, I'll be leaving soon, but hey, nice to meet you. Nice.
You are currently disturbed by the sounds of just tons of metal smacking against each other outside.
That's just the ambiance
of the door.
So, hold on. I'd like to clarify something before Zach just kills Josh's character. I first suggested playing Meepo as a joke, and Josh hated it so much, and his joke in return was, what if I just kill Meepo? So I've been fleshing out this character for days to make it look like I was actually playing Meepo. In order to throw a wrench in all of Zach's plans, as he did mine last campaign.
What did he do to you last campaign? I still don't know.
What did he do?
My character had a backstory. I gave the backstory to Zach, and Zach made one of the characters for my backstory the big bad evil guy in our campaign without my permission or consent.
Oh, so
and
there was no consent, Zach.
There was no consent, Zach. So
you can't just.
He's the death maker.
So this campaign, I made an entire character. I made this boy. I didn't really. I randomly generated him, and I loved him so much that I was like, you know what? Let's do this. So this was staged. This was absolutely. Josh asked my consent before he killed my character. And we are moving forward. I have another character prepared, and I was just trolling you.
You absolute fools!
In a blast of divine light, both Warforged fall down dazed. And I call them to join my cause.
Wait, what happened?
Blast of divine light.
There's currently not
both
your
Warforged fall down prone. By the power of the creators of this game.
Oh my god.
Josh, what?
You're calling
upon
already getting derailed to help you?
What?
You're calling upon Gygax to help you?
I'm calling upon the ghost of Meepo.
Oh my god.
I would like you to know that these Warforged just rolled 19 and 21 and 17 and an 18.
On what?
To hit you.
Oh, because 17 doesn't hit.
Got it. Thank you.
Wow.
The damage is 19, 23, and 28.
Reduced it by half.
For one or
I actually think I barely survived that.
For one or all?
How much damage?
Wait, does Zach know your new character?
That's 19, 23, and 28. That's the damage.
I love this.
I can't.
We're keeping Meepo, guys.
That's 35.
corpse, yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm down to 1.
How much health did you start with?
35. 36. 35.
And you're dead.
What?
It's like 35 points of damage.
No, it's halved.
Yeah, so 35. Why? No, it was 70 initially.
No, it's 34. Wait, because you had an odd number. One odd number. How would you... So you round down.
No,
did you round up?
Somebody
we're splitting it. You're right.
So I'm down to 1 point.
34.
I summon the ghost of Meepo.
Oh my god.
Virtually impossible. What would you like to make?
It's not impossible if I have consent from the ghost.
No.
Yep.
I convert these Warforged to my cause.
Oh my.
Ow.
Zach's just like,
Meepo.
no.
Meepo tells them to follow me for the rest of their lives.
What is he doing?
What is
what would you like to say?
I'm so confused.
What would... The light of one
Meepo
single
does
man
not-
shines brighter than everything. Shall fall in the path of our destruction of structure, so that all can live as one.
Is anyone else confused?
Meepo
I'm
says.
so confused.
Meepo says.
I've.
Meepo says, "You're free of your bonds, but you must seek out and kill all necromancers."
Zach, is this happening? Zach, does this happen?
That's
Yes, it's happening.
Does this actually happen?
Yusuf is just concerned.
Do I roll a persuasion?
Joker because he just kind of killed someone.
I'm turning to Yusuf.
No,
Like, you
Meepo,
work
make a
with this guy,
persuasion.
right? Does he usually do this?
I use my paladin bonus that's once per day to add another +7 to my roll for persuasion,
Meepo would
right?
like to give
This is
him
an
advantage.
inspiration.
Meepo is rolling for persuasion.
Oh, Meepo's rolling for persuasion.
Yes.
Oh boy.
You're the one who said the speech.
Nat fucking 20, baby.
Oh my god.
No joke.
This is called the power of friendship.
No, legit.
Can you repeat what you
Oh
just
my
said?
god, your dice is so pretty. I think
Yeah, your dice is really pretty.
it's the same
Nice.
Oh.
Ooh. It's magic
Well,
gorgeous, and then I lost it.
Meepo specifically said, "You are free of your bonds, but you must seek out and kill all necromancers."
Rip Yusuf.
Okay. And they go, great, after we take care of this guy.
No. That's free of all existing bonds. If I were a robot and someone told me I was free of all bonds, Meepo's got a -3 to wisdom. He doesn't really know what to say to these guys. But his intention is that whatever current action is driving them, or whatever current order they're obeying, they're free of that. But they must, if they see a necromancer, destroy the necromancer. That's their new overriding order from the ghost of Meepo.
Okay.
Meepo no code. Binary Meepo.
They dropped your gear. And they go rushing off to the closest graveyard that they know in hopes of seeing a necromancer.
Okay, I use my last 4 turns to use the cycle of what is it called? What's that? Healing hands or whatever it's called?
Lay of hands?
No, the healing one.
Yes.
That is.
Yeah, lay on hands.
No.
Oh yeah, sorry, I heard flaming hands.
There's healing hands and lay on hands. Aasimar, yep, healing hands.
No, that was a paladin spell.
Oh, paladin.
Yeah.
Lay on hands. I'm like, oh.
Someone just said to me, "What's your science?" And it's amazing. Okay. You walk back into the thingamabob, or
Yes.
you just
Once my paralysis wears off and I'm healed to full.
yeah. While you were waiting for the paralysis to wear off, the rest of the poets go up, and now we welcome our special guests, the Mutant Queens, for the first performance in Think of Metropolis. He's round of applause.
I like that somebody just died and they're just kind of going along with it. That's beautiful.
Yusuf is just gonna kind of go towards Andy and just kind of huddle away from the outside where Joker is.
Let's enjoy the music.
Just kind of holding Meepo in his hands. Kind of like, yep.
And on your table is now arriving fries. And
Fries! Best remedy for
I want truffle fries.
Fries!
Are you gonna go to the table to take fries?
Yeah, I want truffle fries. Wait, are they truffle fries?
I'm
They're
pretty,
just regular
I'm pretty
fries.
sure we have truffle.
order them.
I want to ask truffle fries.
Special chocolate flat.
They are now wasted any truffle fries. This is exactly how I imagined all of this to go. As
God, I wish that were me.
Hey Zach, how drunk I am? How drunk am I?
Y'all are very drunk. I have no idea how you're speaking like straight right now.
Yusuf is a law-abiding citizen.
Yusuf is the only soul.
Me and Queens begin their performance. There's music that they've composed. It's blasting through the speakers, and they're giving like the most, I wouldn't say graceful, it's almost, it's suggestive. Let's leave it at that. Very suggestive dancing is what's happening on stage. And they're very much are trying to seduce, I guess, the audience with their performance, and that's how
Wait, who's
they get
this?
their fan base. This is
The mutant
The Queen people?
Yeah.
Ah, they so.
Would you like to elaborate?
Would I like to elaborate?
No.
Ali,
This is a PG podcast.
Ali, they're stealing your thing. You know, the magic music thing.
The magic. They're not. Are they using magic? I don't feel anything.
Are they using
I'm
magic?
just looking at them like,
Are they using magic? Is there a magical aura?
is there magic? I'm
Detect
not
magic.
able to
Yeah,
determine.
detect that shit.
Yusuf,
Did someone cast
still
me
in
detect
shock.
magic?
Do I get it? I don't think I get it.
I don't have
I don't
detect
think
magic. What's
anyone
that
has detect magic.
Meepo did.
Oh wait, I actually have detect magic.
Meepo's dead though.
I mean, if
yeah.
anyone is an elf, they're also resistant to charms already, so they'd be able to detect it automatically.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I'm an
Will
elf.
we?
I
No,
can
then I
resist
guess, yeah.
it. So, like, what? Are they using magic? Can I detect that?
They are using magic.
Okay.
Can I block the magic?
It's only Andy who knows this at the moment. To enhance their dance and whatnot.
Whatnots. Okay, Zach. Can I block the magic? At all? Is there a thing that I can do to block the magic?
Do you have the spell magic?
I am looking away.
Yusuf is gonna walk out.
The spell of looking away.
Ali, like,
Yeah.
stands up and kind of stumbles a bit towards where, you know, that thing that drops the curtain is, and just kind of leans against it and then just falls. She trips holding the rope, and, like, the curtains fall down in
Wait.
front of the rope.
Wait, where did Ali go? Wait, no.
Can I do
she's
that?
just well drunk, which is amazing.
She's not drunk. She drank one drink. Her tolerance is higher than that. Thank you. I told her.
The curtains crash on stage, and music continues to blast. And it's at this point that I'm going to need all of you to make charisma saving. No, it's charisma.
We all make charisma saving throws?
Against being charmed or what?
Against being charmed. And some of you are
Because advantage. Oh no, it's just advantage for elves. It's not immune.
I rolled a 4.
Hey, Zach.
Meepo's dead. Unless you have a character that's in there right now, sure.
Is charmed a charisma one?
I'm gonna assume your next character is in there. Yes, charm person.
You're gonna
is
assume that my next
a
character
wisdom
is in
saving
there.
throw.
Oh, wisdom. Oh, 19.
Wisdom saving throw
I don't
with
think I can-
disadvantage because all of you have partaken of drink /
Except for you.
With disadvantage?
So it's wisdom, not charisma?
wisdom. Sorry,
Okay.
Oh, including the fries.
including the fries.
Oh, but then it's still, what's it called? 19
So
for me.
for yours
Oh
is
wait,
now
I'm
flat
back
out.
in
Yeah.
here, so I can cast Detect Magic now as my Asimar.
Oops.
Paralysis only lasts for a minute. Actually, I only used it for 2 rounds, so I guess it would only take 5 seconds, 12 seconds.
Great, thank you. Sorry, could you like type up what y'all got? Ooh.
Wait, doesn't Detect Magic just automatically pass?
No. You've detected it, but this is them actually like doing some sort of effect on you right now.
Oh,
So they have advantage because but even though we have resistance, it just negates to neutral.
Oh, I see.
But everyone else who doesn't has disadvantage.
Yeah.
17 plus, what are we adding? Is this
Wisdom.
Wisdom? 2. 19.
19.
Oh, whoops.
Thanks.
Whoops.
Oh yeah.
What?
Wisdom
What?
saving throw.
Wisdom?
Yes.
Yes. Click the big. Oh wait, I don't know. If there's...
Wait, I'm looking for wisdom.
Yeah, there is.
Oh, there it is.
Are you trusting the dice on D&D Beyond?
Yes!
Um,
18 plus 2, 20.
Oh, okay. Okay. So it is currently Andy, and I still have no idea what your new character is. Would you like to describe your new character? No.
For Meepo?
Grip me, Phil.
Oh, no, that's okay. It's a surprise.
So truly for next session.
It's Meepo's
Or for
brother.
Meepo actually has two sisters and one of them is dead.
Oh no.
I told
You
you guys,
don't
I
understand
fleshed
how
out this
long we
character.
took fleshing
I
out this
fleshed
character.
out this character.
Can Yusuf
so long.
leave, or at least go to the side and look at his phone?
Wait, what happened? So did the mutant queens react or anything? Or are they still dancing behind the curtain?
They're still dancing, and they've gone out of the curtain, pushed it apart, and just told the audience to come join them in the back room. And it's like,
Oh, that is
Yeah, no.
suspicious. That is suspicious.
We don't do this.
We're gonna die.
I don't do
It's
this.
that Andy and whoever Meepo's sibling is being
Yeah.
stepped up
See ya.
Can I?
and went to the back room.
Can
And
I?
that's where we're going to end the session.
And so continues their story of chaos, as these unlikely heroes unfold the mysteries that hide in the world of Alpaz. Thank you for listening to this session of Alpaz First Ascension. Keep a lookout for our next sessions on the NatChaos channel, where we release episodes every Saturday. Disclaimer: we do not own the music. All music and sound effects are owned by Michael Ghelfi. If you like his music, please check out his YouTube channel and Patreon in the description and comments below. Thanks, Michael, for letting us use your music.